Man, what does Georgia have to do to get it done? And then, Joe, you can say, what does Georgia Tech have to do to get it done?
Honestly, I hit up Coach McFarland last year before this game because we've been real close on some recruits and things like that, and just him being a good dude. So I hit him up, and Coach McFarland talking about, I'm just saying go Dogs before the game, and he talking about what he say? We just hoping to get a field. I mean, we just hoping to get a first down. We gonna show up, but I know y'all gonna take it to us. But anyway, Coach McFarland was around when Joe was around too. You know what I mean? So he knows that spirit Georgia Tech plays with. Heck, I know firsthand, and I respect it, man. I know, you 17, 18, maybe 19, 20 years old, you don't even have memory of Georgia Tech beating Georgia. But heck, I got firsthand, and so I got firsthand memory. So I got a lot of respect, man, for Georgia Tech. Not only just for Joe, but what they're about. You know what I mean? I got recruited by Georgia Tech too, and so I know the spirit, the heart that lives in Atlanta down here at Georgia Tech, and they're going to come to fight hard, man. They are. I think Georgia is playing their best ball right now, though. I think the Texas game was probably their best football game they played all year, So with Georgia Tech, man, I wanted them to win, to be honest with you. I wanted them to be feeling – coming in here feeling hot.
Not like a wounded dog.
Exactly.
Not like a wounded dog.
Yeah. So I know that dude, Brent Key, personally. And I know he bringing them in here with a dog fight at home. So I don't know if this prediction time right now, but I'm just going to tell you my feelings about it. Georgia better be ready to play some football on Saturday. And this is never a cakewalk. You know what I mean? We've had some really good football teams, and we've overpowered them in some critical years. But and I'm going to say this and let Joe take it. But that pride Brent Key brings to Georgia Tech that's that 98, 99, 2000 pride. And I know them dog fans out here don't like me saying it, but I know the spirit that's down here now, having Brett Key as their coach.
Yeah, I totally get what you're saying. I feel that, no doubt about it. I'm worried. I'm sitting over here, Q. I'm worried.
I ain't studying you.
No, seriously, seriously. So here it is. The Yellow Jackets, we're gonna be fired up. We're gonna play through the roof, hair on fire. The pride factor is gonna be there. The will and want to win is going to be there without a doubt. So it's going to be one of those games. So I take that, and I'll make sure the passion in that, as far as cheering them on, let's go. Put the ball down, let's rumble. But when we go and we put on that thing on the TV and eye in the sky don't lie, when I'm saying I'm worried, we can't stop a nosebleed in the running game. We were getting mauled the whole month. We've been getting mauled, going back to NC State. Going back to whoever we've played, we've been getting mauled, giving up 160 yards rushing a game. Same thing happened Saturday. All right, so now when you're going against, any opponent, so even if we were talking not the Bulldogs Friday, but the Bulldogs and Coach Bobo, shout out to Coach Bobo too. Tell your fans and your boys, man, get off his back. This is a guy that's in his bag right now. I'm seeing Mike Bobo, where they say vanilla, he old school, he doesn't do this, he doesn't do that. This guy's got Gunnar Stockton playing really sound football now. I mean, really sound football, spreading the ball out in that running game. Starting two true freshmen, I think Georgia starting two freshmen. Juan Gaston Jr. Plays right tackle, right guard. I've seen him on left guard. I've seen him all across the place. So, but Juan Gaston Sr. played basketball when we came in together in 1995.
Yeah, at Columbia High School.
Yes, sir. He played wide receiver in Columbia High School, too.
Just talked to him the other day.
Yeah, a bad boy.
Yeah,
a bad boy. But when you put that on paper, man, that's why I'm worried. Now, and when that happens, they can play keep away from us as far as running the ball in time of possession, the big plays they can have. And I know we have Haynes King, and we caused him a lot of problems last year running the quarterback on the ground. We did that up in Athens. So I still have that. I'm not worried offensively that we can't score. Probably won't be up in the 30s, but we can score against the Bulldogs. Can we stop them? because we hadn't been able to stop anybody. Not just saying, whoa, I'm scared. I'm watching film, looking at we haven't stopped the Pitts, the NC States, and now the big bad SEC and the Bulldogs coming in. I'm a little worried. And when you're worried about stopping the running game, you have to unload, put everybody in the box, 8, 9 men in the box, and now you have the one-on-one on the outside. It's not a good recipe right now. But we got a few days to prepare, and obviously I'm going to have to pick Tech to win. How am I looking on this fabulous nationwide show picking Georgia to beat us? But the feeling is not good right now.
That's
as far
the Joe
as X's
I
and
know.
O's.
That's the Joe I know. The one that I'm going to have to pick Tech. Yeah, I knew you was going there with it.
I'm going to have to pick Tech now.
Okay.
I mean, whether I believe it or if you put a bullet to my head, but yeah, I'm going to have to pick Tech.
And to your point, you said it at the end, and that's what I was going to say too. Like, I've watched Tech, a few games this year, and y'all can put the ball in the end zone.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's going to be a good game. Like I said, I wanted y'all to come in this thing wounded. You know what I mean? I wanted y'all to come in on a high. I didn't want y'all to come in wounded. And so I've seen y'all give up, a lot of yards on the run. We've got a back that's hurt too right now in our running game. But we do got a few behind him. I seen Bo Walker just scored 3 touchdowns. Shout out to Ellenwood and Cedar Grove. Just seeing him score 3 touchdowns this past Saturday. So it's gonna be a good game, man. It really is. What
plays? And I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
And what plays that you hide or hid in your back pocket for this moment? What wrinkles? What gadget? And when you run a gadget, sometimes people think you're desperate when you're running a gadget. No. I'm trying to steal a possession. I'm trying to do this on surprise onside to surprise you that I don't want to give the ball to your offense. Let me get that possession. Or maybe a double reverse. Or maybe, a flea flicker. Or a hook and ladder. I don't care. What is something that you can gain a possession or a trick play that they weren't expecting? And that is, sometimes you can show your team working on that our coach is doing something different. He must think we can't win like we've been doing all season. No. When you got big boy competition, sometimes you got to do something a little different just to get in that end zone. But when it comes, because you don't remember. All right, well, I'll take it back. You do remember in 1998, up in Athens, y'all opened the game. I think it was with a double pass. The first play of the game with your boy tight end Larry Brown streaking down. Opened the game with it. We hadn't seen that play all season.
Michael Greer.
There you go.